Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I've just returned. I've been away for the last week with my family. So I've come back. The season has ended. We finished up with nearly 400,000 glint. So I thought it's time to go spend that glint. So why not hit record and share my results like I did with just 2 weeks ago. So you can continue to see what my strategy is on spending glint and spending my rewards at the end of the season. We also plan on spending some merits as well on some gladius cases because I've been accumulating merits. I've been doing my best to continue to take part in guild brawls wherever I can. I did miss my latest one, so those of you from my guild who may be watching this, my apologies for missing out on that. So this is what I've returned to. You can see that the Xbot was playing for me while I was away. It's already played once this season. I think it used up the guts of 50 energy for the start of the new season. But we're going to try spend most of this 400,000 glint. And in a similar fashion to 2 weeks ago, I want to continue picking up these rare draws, these epic draws. I'm going to pick up the maximum amount of ultimate chests in this first batch. And we're going to pick up a few more merits as well, see if we can open maybe 14 or 15 gladius cases today. So why don't we just get stuck in here straight away, and we'll start with 30 ultimate chests. These ones here you can see again, we should be getting roughly a third of our rewards should be cards. A little over a quarter will be potions, 20% merits, which I'm obviously happy to get more merits, and 20% energy I don't mind. There was a time when I couldn't spend the energy quickly enough, so I didn't like seeing energy in loot chests. Now, thanks to some advice from members of my guild, I've got Xbot working in my in wild format for me, so spending the energy is now possible with my schedule. So let's see how we do here. So we're going to be spending 135,000 glint here. My plan is to spend for 25 here and 100 here. So that looks like that's going to bring us to close to 400,000. So that's been my strategy for the last few weeks. I'm still looking to fill out my rare and my epic cards, my epic reward cards, my rare reward cards. So we're going to use all the potions we can, why not? Hope for some upgrades. Last week before the end of the season, I made time to come in and buy alchemy potions. I got the 2,500 alchemy potions back when I had the 10% discount with my guild. That discount, because now we start the new season, is down to 8%. So this is just something I try to do before the end of the season if I can. So I've got plenty of potions, and that's just confirmed there. We're opening 30 chests, so I think we'll just go ahead and hit reveal all, and you can watch this with me. Ooh, a legendary, is it? And it's 2 of that legendary. Alright, we'll come back and take a look at this now slowly so you can see here. Let's just go back to the top. So again, more than happy to see the merits. Every 2,000 is equivalent to getting 5 cards. So definitely don't mind getting some more cards. I'm not buying commons, so I don't mind these showing up here. Hopefully I get close to upgrading some of them. Lots of potions, probably to replace most of the potions I would have just used there trying to get these cards. The legendary potions probably helped me get these 2 guys, and the alchemy potions probably helped me get these 2 guys. No, whatever they call them, additional rewards beyond the standard stuff you expect to see here. Plenty more energy, so I'll have to get that Xbot turned back on again shortly. Okay, so now that we've done that, we'll come in here and we'll go for our 100 rare draws. We're going to use, why not, use our alchemy potions. And let's see what 100 rare draws equals. we should be looking at a few gold foils, 4 I think, on average. And I think Commander Slade is the main character in here. I want to get leveled up when I do play a bit of Modern, which I do from time to time. This fella just keeps kicking my butt. And there's a gold rare, very nice. Okay, not too exciting to watch, is it really? Except when they turn gold. I'll give you a look when we finish doing these to see where I'm at on leveling up these guys. But we've got... I think the computer is listening to me. There's only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Commander Slades. So I would like to see a few more of him, but it is what it is. We've got 25 of these. Are we close to running out? We are close to running out, but we'll make it. Okay, the epic cards in this set. There's a lot of very good epic cards in this that I'm trying to get leveled up. So let's see how we get on here. And one of my favorite epic cards in gold. Very nice. Okay guys, so opening 25 with alchemy potions. This looks pretty standard. This is what you'd expect to get. So looking at this, looking at what we just opened there for rare cards and what I opened for the chests, do you think I'm using the right strategy? Is this the right way to go around? Should I be buying more of these chests? Should I be looking at gold foil? I don't think so. Not when I still have the regulars to get leveled up. Okay, and let's just take a batch of these guys. So it's 2,000 glint essentially for 2,000 merits. So I'm getting 10 of these. As I'm sure you're aware, when you're buying your first 10, the cost is 2,000. If I want to buy another 10, it's going to cost me 3,000 and so on. But I think at that first price, it's just an absolute bargain. So let's go to our guild section here, and you can see that we have picked up a lot of extra merits here. So this is going to open potentially a lot of Gladius cases. How am I fixed for bloodstones? We have enough to open 15 of them, which would be 30,000. So why don't we go ahead and get ourselves 15 Gladius cases, since we have the correct amount of stones for legendary cards, and I have the equivalent then as well for the alchemy potion type potion. What's it called? Bloodstones and open multiple. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. So the power stone and the bloodstone. What is this doing? Okay, we may have to skip this. Alright, so yeah, so our power stones and our bloodstones are enough to open 15 of these. I'm not sure if I have this guy. So I commented there when I was opening the rares, the 100 rares, they showed us 100 different flips. Whereas here, instead of, they're showing us obviously 4 of this card, 3 of this card. Is this a better method? Certainly I found the other one a bit slow to get through. Might be better to just have, your 5 commander slades and your 3 of whatever. What do you guys think? Is this a better method for revealing? What was this? 75 cards, or the other way of revealing of 100 rares one by one? I think I prefer this method here myself. So, okay, so let's go in here and have a quick look at our card setup. And we'll go to our Rebellion reward cards. What settings have I got here? Oh, that's when I was looking for land, guys. Life and Dragon are the main land guys I tend to be looking for. Okay, so let's look at our legendary reward cards. So we picked up a couple more of these guys, which should mean I can level him up. 3 cards to level him up. So this guy came in the chest. If I just click on all cards, you can still see here. Let's just look at the regulars. There's still a lot of gaps in my collection for the legendary cards. So I think once I get the epics or the rares, I get the ones I want maxed out, I will try go for some of them legendary cards, I think. Let's switch over now to epic. Okay. You have enough copies of this card to level it up. This is an addition. I think I pointed this out 2 weeks ago. This is something that new that they've done to help us save a bit of time. So we're looking to go to 10. So 10 CC. And this guy is going to pick up piercing. For someone with 4 attack, that's very, very good. Probably have an opportunity to one-shot a lot of weaker characters. Extra point to health as well. That's quite the improvement for that guy. Not ready to upgrade to Shock Trooper yet. We're 1 card short of upgrading. Okay. So 10 cards. What are we getting here? We're picking up a shield. That's the main difference here, going from a level 2 to a level 3 card. And I think one of the most valuable epics. This shows up in so many people's backlines. A great card, and here's where he picks up Scavenger. So if he's in your backline, he only has 4 health. So if you can find a way of protecting him long enough for a couple of guys to die, he'll pick up additional health with that Scavenger ability. Very useful ability. 3 more copies. That's why we need to get all the way up to 20. So because he's already level 3 and she's not ready to level up yet. Let's just take a little look then at our rares. And I have enough copies apparently to level up Commander Slade. Exactly enough to get this guy up to level 4. And at level 4 he's going to pick up Deflect. I always found this guy to be, a decent enough tank even at the lowest levels, at level 1. But when you come up against, level 4, 5, 6 versions of Commander Slade and you see all these additional abilities that he has, he is a pain in the bum. So I'm really eager to get him leveled up. Okay. So we're looking to get to 14. Need a few more. Need a few more. Oh, I'm just noticing there's the little arrow there is telling me that it's ready to be upgraded. I'm learning in real time with you guys. Was that a new feature, that little up arrow? Was that added on, or was that there 2 weeks ago and I just never noticed it? So it tells me the Dark Arborist here is ready to go up as well, up to level 14. So let's just combine these guys. At the end of the season, at the end of any season, I like to switch my bot over onto survival mode. So in case you're wondering why I'm having a level 3 card and a level 2 card, I don't know if the bot chooses to use this card in survival mode, but if it does and my level 3 gets knocked out of survival, then at least I have the next best level for it to take over. So that's why I'm trying to maximize the leveling of as many cards as possible. This guy is not going to get to 40, but he's going to get a long way. So we'll get a level. So at 25 we have our level 4 card, and I believe it's 40 to get to level 5. Okay, so we're not going to get a 14 as well. We're a couple of cards short, but why not get a second level 2? And again, I don't know if this card is good enough for wild at level 2. I tend to play in the Silver League. I think I'm around 1,000. I'll check that in a second. In survival, but again, I just want to try maximize the best there. K's adjutant. We can get exactly enough cards to get this guy to level 4. Okay, so having a quick look at the stats on these guys, I need to get to 115 cards in total for each of my rares to get them maxed out. So we still have a long way to go, and most of them are sitting around level 4. I'm really only about 20% of the way there. So I'll have to keep pushing this 100 rare cards, I think, every 2 weeks until these cards get reset. So whether or not I ever get Commander Slade maxed out, I don't know if that's even possible. I might have to sink more resources in, sink more glint into just the rares to get that happening. Alright, so spotted that little up arrow telling me time to level someone up. Yeah, so it looks like most of my rares are at level 4. Going from level 1 to level 4 requires 25 cards, but getting from level 4 to level 8, you need another 90 cards. So getting these to level 5 or level 6 before they bring out new reward cards, I'm sure will be possible, but whether or not I'm going to get these maxed out, I don't know. So we had some gladiator cards opened up. Do we get any epics? We have this girl that we just opened, though we already had her. That's where I'm at with my gladiator, so you can see I still don't have Cora Tower Shield. It was probably the best epic here, or arguably the best. I don't know if any of you agree or disagree with me there. A few rares, and some that can be leveled up, why not, since we're here. Guys, if you are hanging around this long and watching this to see how I'm developing my deck, my cards, if there's anything else you think I should be putting in here, anything else you'd be interested in seeing that might give you some insight of what you're possibly aiming to do, feel free to drop any comments down below, any suggestions. I'm very new to doing YouTube videos. I just decided, since I'm going to be doing this, why not record it and post it for others to see. But I'm happy to take any feedback that you might have on what to add into these videos, whether it's this reward video or my land videos. I probably won't be doing many pack openings for a little while yet, so we got one more card to upgrade here. But yeah, in short, I'm more than happy to take any advice or any suggestions, any critiques on my strategy for spending my glints. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the commons, and quite a few of these commons are ready to be upgraded as well. Okay, so I think we're gonna bring this to a close now in a second. Was there anything else I wanted to show you? So I've got a couple more cards to upgrade. Was there anything else I wanted to show you before we finished? I might take a quick look if you have any interest in. I haven't looked at the conflict wagons. They have been hopefully accumulating cards for me while I was away. I check in as best I could most days to just collect some land resources. Make sure the bot was still working away, doing its job. But my overall interaction with the game was a lot lower over the last week. So this is where I'm sitting with my gladiator cards. There's still a couple of gaps, epics and legendaries. I guess that's to be expected. I don't know if there's new gladiator cards on the horizon at all, or if these will continue to be featured in the game indefinitely. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone knows, please let me know down below. And we just, because I said I would, I'll have a quick look here at the conflict. So we've still got another 13 days left. So we're just past the halfway mark. It's telling me that I will eventually get 16 at the end. And we're currently on 8. This is the current setup on my wagons. So you can see I've got, it's all Conclave Arcana cards on the early wagons. We have a few additional ones with gold foil cards. And this has got me the total almost 1.8 million per hour points. And if I do get the 16 cards, these 14 wagons will be damaged or destroyed or whatever, and will have to be repaired. So hopefully my land will be able to do that for me. Hopefully I don't have to go to the market, but if we do, where is the market at on those at the moment? I think they were a little over $6 last time I saw them. Yep, they're still just over $6. It'll be interesting to see how many people are buying them off the market, how many are able to make them with their lands. Anyway guys, thanks very much for sticking around this long for this opening video. I am now left with a grand total of 28,000 glints, which is just under what I've earned this season so far. As you can see, I've maxed out on my energy thanks to those chest openings, so that bot will have to be reactivated now, I think. So thank you very much for hanging around. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And sláinte.